What if, right now, every light on Earth went out permanently? No phones, no internet, no power, just silence and the slow unraveling of civilization. Electricity is the invisible force that powers everything: our homes, hospitals, transportation, and even the device you're watching this on. But imagine if one day it all disappeared. Not for an hour, not for a week, but forever. In this video, we're diving deep into the science, the chaos, and the chilling truth of what would actually happen if the world lost electricity forever. From the first seconds of darkness to the fall of modern civilization. Stay till the end, because the final moments of this scenario reveal something you'll never forget. At first, you might think it's just another blackout. Streetlights fade, screens go dark, the faint hum of air conditioners disappears. But something feels off. Your phone won't turn on, car engines fail to start, and even emergency generators remain silent. Panic begins to spread. People pour out of buildings, staring at the stars for the first time without light pollution. The world is plunged into total, unnatural silence. Scientists quickly realize this isn't a simple power failure. The entire planet's electrical systems, generation, transmission, storage, have all ceased to function. Every battery, every circuit, every device, dead. Without electricity, the modern world collapses faster than anyone could imagine. Planes in the sky lose power and begin to fall. Subway trains grind to a halt. Hospital machines shut down mid-operation. Emergency services scramble, but radios don't work. Cell towers are down, and digital communication is gone. Cities that depend on constant energy, New York, Tokyo, London, are now vast, dark labyrinths. Supermarkets lose refrigeration. People rush to buy supplies, but electronic payment systems are useless. Cash, for the first time in decades, becomes the only currency, until it too loses value when food runs out. Now, cities become prisons. Without air conditioning, heating, or refrigeration, urban life becomes unbearable. People flee toward the countryside, searching for food and fresh water. But farming also collapses. Tractors, irrigation systems, and food processing all relied on power. Livestock begin to die without proper care. In the absence of communication, misinformation spreads faster than ever. Rumors of safe zones, miracle devices, or secret government shelters send masses wandering aimlessly across the land. The human population starts to decline rapidly, not because of violence, but because the very systems we built to sustain life no longer exist. After months of chaos, the planet begins to stabilize, not socially, but ecologically. Nature starts to reclaim cities. Skyscrapers become vertical forests, streets turn into rivers, the air becomes cleaner than it's been in centuries. Without factories, planes, or cars, carbon emissions fall to zero overnight. Within a year, the Earth begins to heal. But for humanity, survival now means going backward, thousands of years backward. Communities begin to rebuild using old technologies, hand tools, water mills, animal labor. Knowledge becomes the most valuable resource. Those who remember how to grow food, build fires, or purify water become the new leaders. Could the world really lose electricity forever? Scientists say yes, and it might take only one event. A massive solar storm, like the 1859 Carrington event, could fry power grids worldwide in seconds. A global EMP blast from a high-altitude nuclear explosion could destroy every circuit on Earth. Or, more gradually, resource collapse and technological regression could make it impossible to rebuild. Whichever the cause, the result is the same. A silent planet, once bright with light, now ruled by darkness. At first, people help each other, lighting candles, sharing food, comforting neighbors. But soon, fear replaces unity. Nights become dangerous. Without light, crime rises, and cities turn into ghost towns. Children born after the blackout grow up hearing myths of glowing screens and flying machines, stories that sound like fantasy. We once lived without electricity, but not with 8 billion people. Our food, medicine, and water all depend on power. Experts predict that within a year of total loss, most of humanity would perish. Yet those who survive might rediscover something we've forgotten: community, balance, simplicity. Small villages powered by muscle, water, and wind replace the endless noise of machines. It's not the end of humanity, just the end of the world we knew. Centuries later, nature has taken back the earth. Forests grow over cities. The sky is clear again. Humans adapt, crafting tools, windmills, and forges. Books become treasures. Knowledge turns sacred. The age of light becomes a myth. One day, explorers find an ancient underground facility, and inside, a working generator. It could bring electricity back. They stare at it, trembling. Should they restart the world, or let it stay in peace? After centuries of darkness, they understand the truth. Power without wisdom destroys. They leave the generator untouched. Humanity chooses the dark, and for the first time, finds light within themselves. Losing electricity forever would end our modern life, but maybe not our humanity. In the quiet, we might finally remember what it means to live simply, together, and in harmony with Earth. Even without light, the human spirit still burns bright. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because next, we're asking, what if we could travel faster than light?